Lovely good evening and welcome to the Muvi TV News. Let's have a look at the headlines. Chawama residents demand jobs, better drainage and power supply. Mundubide condemns Bill 7, says MPs have failed Zambians. Police snap Chongwe car theft syndicate, recover dismantled vehicles. UPND drops Kantenga, names Munda as Chawama candidate. Fashion Sakala, new Chipolopolo captain. Good evening once again. My name is Kondwelani Jose and welcome to the news. And now, the detail. The Chawama parliamentary by-election has recorded a surge in interest, with 8 candidates now officially in the race following the close of nominations. By 9 hours, 7 political party candidates had successfully filed in their papers. Center, among them Leadership Movement candidate Ntazana Musukuma, Citizen First Party's Muntungwa Davison Mulenga, youth aspirant James Piri, Bright Nundwe of the FDD, and UPND's Morgan Munda, who replaced Timothy Katenga, adopted a day earlier. New Congress Party candidate Muhammad Mutete completed the list of party contenders. The contest later widened further, with independent candidate Elijah Sia Twambo filing his nomination, bringing the total number of aspirants seeking the Chawama seat to 8.
The time is 15 hours. I, Louis Tandalupando, being the returning officer for Chawama constituency parliamentary election, do hereby declare that the nomination center is officially closed.
25 to 22.
Member of Parliament wa Chawama, Afunika atokera Chawama. Member, viva Ntazana Musukuma! Viva Leadership Movement Party! Thank you. We are very excited as leadership movement. Forget about it is a huge challenge. It is a huge challenge because the work that is ahead of us is huge. The work that is ahead of us is huge. So for us, it is exciting, but the challenge comes with the work that we have to do. We are not here to just play around. We are here to We are here to work and make sure that Chawama is represented. And when Chawama is represented, the world will know to say when it rains in Chawama, it rains in Zambia.
So what will be your message to your would-be voters next year as you kickstart your campaign?
As we kickstart these campaigns, the voters need to know that they are not voting for James Piri as an alternative candidate. They are voting for James Piri as a young man that is capable of making things. Ngamwasanswa kwika kwikata kwikatana ngamwasansa kwika kwikatana uchenja shiwankokota takuleko fyala batwa na totila mukwaisha naye tuchepera. One Zambia. Amai ndi azibambo.
Bantu wagwirizana. Kuchita develop kuchita develop Chawama. Sikune cha pendeka iya. Naimwe. Pamoja. Mkulingana na mavuto ya mena tili nayo.
2026 kunoboyangana pali vintu vambiri maningi mukuyambira chenkani ya manzi, kani ya malodzi, ma drainage, ma empowerment wazimai, ma youth na ma school rivers ayi. So otherwise ma plans tili na hivi ya Chawama constituency ni ambiri maningi. But pali aka period kasarago before tikadibe bakalibo charges of parliament mume. Na 7 pa project semena na siya batasira ayi. Because you know si chibanashika wapoka che batasira sikufuna kwao. So zawatandizira so that 7 pali ya ma project ya banasi. Thank you very much.
Let me not waste your time. We are the top day. Today we have filed nominations at Chawama. We are the candidate here for Chawama City. So let me tell you, nipe mpama vote kulima bantu banga. Nipe mpama vote kulima. Tunapangana chipangano tunapangana ni chaguti wani chikunde maveo manyumba yote tupeke manzi. Chipangano cha namba 2 tunangorana tunamake tutakugeni. I want to thank the President of the Republic of Zambia. He has given us 40 million. It's not only 40 million Yamena Mambela. The President has already lived Ngalama Zomanga Civic Center, where you our people Muzatenga and Chito for council. So let's support this country.
Meanwhile, residents of Chawama have challenged the incoming Member of Parliament to focus on job creation of basic infrastructure once elected. Speaking in separate interviews, the residents said unemployment remains a major concern in the constituency, particularly among young people who are struggling to earn a living. They noted that the next MP should work closely with relevant authorities and empowerment programs to create sustainable employment opportunities for the community. The residents further called for urgent improvements to the drainage system in Chawama, explaining that poor drainage often leads to flooding during the rainy season, exposing families to health risks. They also appealed for reduced load shedding, saying frequent power outages disrupt small businesses such as salons and barbershops, making it difficult for traders to sustain their livelihoods and support their families.
Mr. Million, of officers who will constitute the steering committee for the recruitment of 2,000 health officers.
Mr. Million?
Yes. Thank you so much. Of officers who will constitute the steering committee for the recruitment of 2,000 health workers.
Opposition Patriotic Front PF faction aspiring presidential candidate Brian Mundubire has strongly condemned the passage of the controversial Constitution Amendment Bill number 7, accusing members of parliament who voted in its favor of failing the Zambian people. Mr. Mundubile says the 135 lawmakers who supported the bill have betrayed the trust placed in them by citizens, arguing that the process leading to its approval fell short of constitutional principles. He has Zambians to reclaim their authority through the ballot, stressing that ultimate power lies with the people and not Parliament alone.
Men and women. Today marks a dark day in Zambia's young democracy. What has transpired today raises serious concerns about constitutionalism, public trust, and the integrity of our democratic processes. Our position has always been clear and consistent. The Constitution must never be amended without broad consensus, public participation, and strict adherence to constitutional procedures. Any deviation from this standard weakens the very foundation of our democracy. Countrymen and women, you will recall that a few weeks back, we entered into a social contract with the Oasis Forum. Parliamentarians and Oasis Forum agreed to work together to stop Constitutional Amendment Bill number 7. We further agreed that during parliamentary debates and committee sittings at Parliament, stakeholders would not make submissions to a committee or indeed participate in the debates on the floor of the House, as doing so would legitimize an illegal process. In keeping with the agreement that was made between members of Parliament and the Oasis Forum, some MPs and I stayed away from National Assembly and instead decided to go to the Constitutional Court, where the court was hearing a matter on Constitutional Amendment Bill number 7. However, a number of MPs from both sides of the House went to the chamber and voted for the Constitutional Amendment Bill number 7. So the 135 members of Parliament who voted for Bill 7 have indeed failed the Zambian people. They have failed the people that voted for them, the people that sent them to the House to represent them. It is an unfortunate and constitutional amendment. What we're witnessing is the unfortunate reality of a non-constitutional amendment and a contradiction in terms of both the spirit and the letter of constitution governance. The way forward is clear. Zambians must decide. In August, the power does not lie in Parliament alone. It lies with the people of Zambia. This is the moment for citizens to make their choices heard and assert their sovereignty and to shape the future of their nation through democratic choice. Men and women.
The United Party for National Development, UPND, Timothy Katenga, has been dropped as the party's candidate for the upcoming Chawama by-election following nomination challenges. The party has since nominated Morgan Munda as the new candidate. Katenga has pledged his continued support for the UPND government, while Munda says he is ready to work hard in order to win the seat.
In a dramatic turn of events, Timothy Katenga has been removed as a UPND candidate for Chawama constituency. In a dramatic turn of events, Timothy Katenga has been removed as a UPND Chawama constituency in the upcoming by-election due to issues with his nomination. The party cited ineligibility to file in his nomination, leaving the seat vacant for a new candidate. Garen Kombo, UPND Elections in Campaign Chairperson, announced that Morgan Munda has been nominated as a new candidate to represent the party in Chawama.
Allow me now to announce officially the variation that we have made as the United Party for the nomination that is going to happen in 1 hour's time. And I want to announce that UPND is going to give Morgan Munda.
Reacting to the development, Katenga pledged his support for the UPND government, stating that he stands with the party.
That today, I stand before you as a member of the United Party for National Development to endorse.
Meanwhile, Munda has expressed gratitude for the nomination, promising to work hard to win the seat for UPND.
solution in Chawama to take free water to better market.
Oh, yes.
Ensure the youth in Chawama have a voice that to bring a voice that unites the people of Zambia. So for the media to attend here, it's not jokes that are back at
The Civil Service Commission, CSC, has officially launched a recruitment exercise for health workers marked by of the state December 16, 2025 in Lusaka. Government CSC Acting Chairperson Louis have been recruited over the past 4 years. Mr. Sia Diabantu says the exercise will be carried out in 2 phases, including promotions and first appointments with human resource managers at provincial and district levels, ensuring transparency. He further urged the committee to uphold integrity, impartiality, and fairness, emphasizing that 10 is in line with Hakainde Hichilema's vision of inclusive
officers who will constitute the steering committee for the recruitment of 2,000 health workers. Ladies and gentlemen, today marks the official commencement of the recruitment exercise, which will be undertaken in 2 phases. Phase 1, the promotion of in-service officers, and phase 2, the first appointment. To this end, ladies and gentlemen, this exercise is expected to be concluded in the soonest possible time. Government, under the able leadership of President Hakainde Hichilema, has shown and demonstrated commitment in addressing the shortage of personnel across various sectors. Ladies and gentlemen, you may recall that government has in the last 4 years recruited 18,000 health workers. The additional 2,000 health workers in the year 2025 will come to the total of 20,000 health workers. Ladies and gentlemen, this achievement is unprecedented and must be commended by all citizens of this Republic of Zambia. Further, ladies and gentlemen, in line with the Service Commission Act number 10 of 2016, government has continued to pursue a transparent and all-inclusive recruitment method using human resource management committees at the province and at the sub-committees at district level. This year, ladies and gentlemen, the recruitment exercise will be committees using the already existing database. There will be no
Police in Lusaka have arrested a syndicate involved in rampant motor vehicle thefts in Chongwe district, where between 8 and 9 vehicles were stolen within a space of 2 weeks. Lusaka Province Police Commanding Officer Lemekani Chirwa says the suspects would dismantle stolen vehicles and sell them as spare parts in order to disguise the items as legitimate and avoid detection. However, Chilwa says the criminals' plans were uncovered through police intelligence, leading to their apprehension and the recovery of stolen property. Earlier today, Lusaka Central Police Station resembled a garage as officers displayed dismantled vehicles, spare parts, and other recovered items to journalists, including engines, doors, number plates, pistols, magazines, and heavy-duty metal cutters allegedly used to break into homes. Chilwa explained that despite residents installing burglar bars for protection, the suspects would use metal cutters to break through, making the barriers appear like ordinary wires. He commended members of the public for providing information that led to the arrests and recoveries, warning that police operations against criminal activities will continue relentlessly to ensure Lusaka remains safe for residents and investors.
Today, we gather to update our community on our recent performance on the achievements we have recorded in ensuring safety and security in the Lusaka province. We are here to showcase the results of operations conducted by the anti-robbery squad, popularly known as C5, and break-ins, popularly known as Scorpion, the anti-theft of motor vehicle unit, and all police officers who have participated in recent efforts to address the spate of aggravated robberies in the province. In the past month, we reported 2 tragic incidents in which 3 Chinese nationals lost their lives at the hands of criminals. Had these Chinese nationals lost their lives, had these incidences gone unaddressed, they would have created fear among communities themselves. The first incident involved the late Mr. Yu Bing, a 50-year-old Chinese national of plot number 30, who was killed on Monday, 24th November 2025 between 12:25 and 12:40 hours at house number 30, Milima Road, Woodlands. The second incident occurred on 3rd December 2025 between 18 hours and 19 hours, in which Mr. Lee remained aged 57 and his wife, Ms. Liu Jiangxi, aged 56, were murdered by the criminals. Following these incidences, we constituted a special task force comprising detectives and officers from various sections, and we achieved the following results. The first,
Family Development Initiatives, FDI, a Muslim faith-based organization, has welcomed the United States government's pledge of up to $2 billion in grants to Zambia aimed at supporting economic reforms, infrastructure development, and health systems. FDI team leader Sheikh Yusuf Ayami described the grant as a bold investment in Zambia's future and a catalyst for inclusive growth and national transformation. He says the funding reaffirms the enduring partnership between the United States and Zambia, grounded in mutual respect and shared prosperity, while also offering opportunities to unlock agricultural potential, modernize infrastructure, and strengthen public service delivery in health and education. Sheikh Ayami pledged that FDI will continue supporting grassroots initiatives that empower communities, especially women and youth, through entrepreneurship, health education, and skills training, while deepening collaboration with local and international partners to ensure the grant benefits reach undeserved populations. He further expressed hope that the renewed international cooperation will inspire long-term partnerships, uplift livelihoods, and promote a more equitable and prosperous Zambia.
We welcome the United States government's offer of up to $2 billion of grants to Zambia, which is aimed at advancing economic reforms, infrastructure, and health systems. We believe this is a bold and strategic investment in Zambia's future and the catalyst for inclusive growth and national transformation. This initiative is a reaffirmation of the enduring partnership between the United States and Zambia, grounded in mutual respect, shared prosperity, and a commitment to sustainable development. As you know, this grant comes at a critical juncture, offering Zambia an opportunity to unlock its agricultural potential, modernize infrastructure, and strengthen public service delivery, particularly in health and education.
The newly launched Lift Zambia program aims to impact 750,000 lives across 6 provinces by 2029, according to the Norwegian Church Aid and Danish Church Aid through their joint country program. Senior Programs Officer for Climate and Environmental Stewardship, Walusiku Luputa, described the initiative as a bold 5-year development program funded by NORAD and DANIDA, locally rooted and people-driven to empower communities with sustainable solutions addressing climate change, food security, and environmental degradation. The program builds on a previous initiative that supported 17,000 farmers between 2020 and 2024 in adopting climate-smart agriculture and irrigation practices, and is being implemented in partnership with local organizations across 10 districts, including Milenge, Monze, Mumbwa, and Livingstone.
2025 to 2029, we have launched the Lift Zambia program. And what makes this one different is that it's locally rooted. It's a people-driven program with local solutions. So we're looking actually to work hand in hand with the people in those areas, in those districts, so that we can promote solutions coming from the grassroots up. Today is not just a meeting, it's a call to action. A call to defend environmental rights, to advance justice, and to drive transformation. This is a call to work together and power communities and for sustainable growth going forward. It's about what we call Lift in Zambia, together with the local communities. So what is Lift per se? The L-I-F-T. The L stands for lives saved. That is through clean water, safe sanitation, healthcare, and protection from violence. The I is for inequalities addressed. That is defending civic rights, expanding dialogue, and promoting gender justice. The F is for fostering resilience. That means to help families to withstand floods, droughts, and economic shocks. The T is for transformation, for today, for tomorrow, and for generations to come. So looking ahead, what we intend to do is to reach 750,000 lives across the 6 provinces which we're working in, with a strong focus on economic development, food security, fighting inequality, climate and environmental stewardship.
The Chipolopolo Technical Bench has announced changes at captaincy level, with Fashion Sakala appointed as the new captain of the national team. The new pecking order has Lubambo Musonda as first assistant captain, Kings Kangwa as second assistant, Frankie Musonda as third assistant, and Besson Sakala as fourth assistant captain. The changes were announced just before Monday's training session at the Pinata Sports Arena in Murcia, Spain. Head coach Moses Sichone thanked Lubambo Musonda for steering the team during his term as captain and urged the players to support the new leadership as the team prepares for AFCON. Musonda welcomed the changes and called on the players to accept them for the good of the team, while Sakala said he is taking up the responsibility with humility and respect, thanking Musonda for his leadership and support as a teammate. Meanwhile, in Spain, under the captaincy of Sakala, Zambia loses to DRC 2-0.
Brother to the players, the brother obviously to the technical staff and the whole entire administration. I think for me the mission is simple: to unite the team and obviously to be an example in almost everything.
All right, captain appointed yesterday, big game today against Congo. take us through what is happening in camp. I know when the coaches are not there, you as players, how are you taking this game?
Yeah, for us it's a very important game. I can surely tell you that we have a very good team, a team of young players, players that are not known. I know that a lot of countries will be surprised with the squad that we have. We have a very good team. I'm very confident in each and every player. I'm very excited. Honestly speaking, I can't wait for the Africa Cup to start. But the most important thing is the game that we have today. I think you'll be able to judge us according to the results that we'll get today. But we have a very good team and ready to compete.
Okay, there are these soccer fans out there in Solwezi, in Monze, in all these parts of Zambia. Just talk to them now.
I think for me, I'll start with appreciation, of course, just to thank them, to thank each and every Zambian for supporting us. They've been very supportive. They've been very amazing to us. I'll continue asking them to continue supporting us. We are here to make sure that we get the results they deserve. I know Zambians, we love football. And I know that we've been very disappointing the past few games, but we won't stop working hard. The hard work continues, and we'll definitely deliver and give them the results they deserve. And I'm very excited for this game and obviously the Africa Cup.
All right, thank you very much. I will let you go. I know it's a game day, so you have a lot of...
In case you missed the detail, here are the headlines to remind you. Chawama residents demand jobs, better drainage and power supply. Mundubile condemns Bill 7, says MPs have failed Zambians. In sports, Fashion Sakala named new Chipolopolo captain. That ends the news tonight. Until tomorrow, good night and pleasant viewing. Bye-bye.